Welcome to the chapter Measure of Liquids. This slide presents the overview of the chapter. Learning objectives. By the end of this chapter, you will be able to define liquid, estimate the quantity of liquids that a vessel holds. Let us know how to measure the liquids. In the earlier chapter, we learned how to calculate the weight of solids. In this, we are going to estimate the measure of liquids. Let us know what a liquid is and how it is to be measured. Let us see what liquids are. Liquid is a substance that flows freely but is of constant volume, having a consistency like that of water. Let us see the conversation between Pinky and Sandeep about the quantity of milk. Sandeep, did the milkmaid pour the milk today?
Yes, Pinky, she did pour the milk. Why did she not come to your house?
She had come, but I'm in a bit of confusion.
Why? Tell me.
Every day she used to pour 9 glasses of milk, but today she poured 4 jugs of milk only. I don't know why.
I will tell you. Show me the glass which she used to pour the milk.
The glass looks like this.
Okay, is the size of the jug bigger than that of the glass?
Yes, a little bigger, something like this.
Oh, now I got it. The size of the jug is bigger than the size of the glass. That's why she poured 4 jugs instead of 9 glasses. The quantity of milk is the same. The only difference is the size of the vessel.
Oh, I got it. Thank you for the explanation. Let us see the discussion between mother and son. Mother asked Suresh to fill the water from the well into the tub and the bucket. First, he started filling water in the tub. After filling the tub, he told his mother,
Mom, I completed filling the tub. Now what's next?
She replied, fill those 2 buckets with the water in the tub using the jug. He got an idea and started filling the bucket with a mug. After 2 minutes, his mother saw him from the window and asked him, I told you to fill it with the jug, but you are filling it with a mug. Why? He then replied,
What's the difference between the two?
Okay, son, pour back the water into the tub and start pouring the water again and count how many mugs of water are required to fill the bucket. After 3 minutes, he replied,
Mom, it took 15 mugs to fill the bucket.
Now, repeat the same with the second bucket, but this time use the jug to fill the bucket and count how many jugs of water are required to fill the bucket. Now he replied quickly,
It just took 6 jugs of water. But how?
Mother told him, if you observe the capacity of the mug is small, so only a small amount of water can be filled into it, whereas a jug's capacity is larger when compared to a mug, so it can fill more amount of water. Note, the quantity of liquid a vessel can hold is called the capacity of the vessel. Let us perform an activity on how much a vessel can hold. Estimate which of the following vessels holds more water by using less than, greater than symbols. Practice zone. Try to solve the questions on your own in the practice zone. Click solution button to verify your answers. Summary. Let us recap the highlights of this chapter. Liquid is a substance that flows freely but is of constant volume, having a consistency like that of water. We learned how to estimate the measure of liquids using glass and jug. Follow-up work. Take a bucket and a glass. Estimate and then measure how many glasses of water can be filled in the bucket. How many buckets of water can be poured into a drum? Estimate and then measure. Take a sample unit test to check your understanding. You have successfully completed the chapter Measure of Liquids.